MSG's Dave Maloney with Armen and Levack on 104.5. The team talking to the former Rangers captain as here we are. The Rangers are their backs against the wall again in Game 6 tonight in Tampa Bay. Dave, that's where you are right now. And Dave, how much of a concern is it after the Rangers lost Game 5 2-0? The Lightning were very successful in shutting down the Rangers offensively.
Well, here's the thing, guys. This particular series has been a bit odd because what happened in one game has had very little bearing on what's happened in the succeeding game. There were times around Tampa's net, where it looked like youth soccer. You know, there were like 6 guys chasing the puck, trying to find the puck, and really nothing happening. So for two teams that really are billed as open ice teams, that Game 5 really came out of nowhere.
Well, and the Lightning team and the head coach talked about how they wanted to focus on defense, and they felt like, hey, we're so deep, we're going to score our goals. So if we have our main focus on defense, we'll be able to stop the Rangers. Do you think that's a recipe that can work 2 games in a row for the Lightning?
They're instinctively, offensively driven. So if it's a conscious effort to lock it down, then it takes a little thought. And when you start thinking, you can get yourself in trouble. I just think that from a Rangers standpoint, if indeed it is that lockdown sort of event tonight, I think you just, once again, have to find areas of the ice in the offensive zone and force Ben Bishop to be a bigger story than he was in Game 5.
Dave, let's talk about the other goalie, Henrik Lundqvist. I mean, what makes him so good with his back against the wall?
These elimination situations that have been record establishing for the franchise have come under the reign of Henrik Lundqvist. That is the most consistent factor, is the goaltender. So he'll be asked again to do the same, give his team a chance here tonight in another elimination scenario.
Dave Maloney, former Rangers captain with Armen and Levack. You can catch him on the pre- and post-game on MSG tonight, along with the Rangers radio network doing the color during the game. Dave, is there something about Henrik Lundqvist's demeanor that changes when they have an elimination game? He's so good in them. Can you tell physically talking to him before these games that, man, this guy is just focused?
No. He competes at practice. He quietly goes about his business. He competes. They had the morning skate this morning. He was the same Hendrick, competing at every shot. He's not an overly verbal guy on the ice, so it's not a sense that he gets quieter in big moments. So to answer your question, really, I don't see a whole lot of difference between the guy that suits up for first day of training camp and the guy that's going to play tonight in Game 6 of another elimination game.
All right, Dave, my panic meter is pinned in the red right now. What's the vibe around the team? Are they with me?
The vibe is what you'd expect to be with a group that's been there and done that. I mean, there's no fear. Mark Stahl, and Stahl suggested that we just have to go about our business, and we've been in situations like that. They all reference the fact that they've got a guy in goal that's going to give them a chance. So you're going to allow them to hang around. They're going to hang around and try and be a team to move on.
Dave Maloney, catch him on pre and post tonight on MSG Network, calling the game on the Rangers Radio Network. Puck drops at 8 o'clock, Game 6 for the Rangers at the Lightning. This could be it tonight for the Rangers and Tampa Bay. Again, their backs up against the wall. And Dave, when it's all said and done, are we going to be talking before another Game 7 again?
Maybe at the end of the day, the first goal is going to be important because that then will determine how either team is going to either protect or go after a goal. So beyond that, is tune in at 8 o'clock, pay attention, and we'll go from there.
Amen. Dave Maloney, we'll watch you tonight on MSG Networks, and I'll listen to you on the Rangers radio broadcast as well. Dave, try to not get melted away in that Tampa sun, and we'll talk to you tonight. We'll hear from you tonight.
All right, guys. Thanks an awful lot.